MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. John Hayes, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
High in the air out to center field. Francis moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Stepping up now, Scott Subcheck. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
1 out, nobody on. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Lopez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So a relative. So stepping in, Sam Matsusaka. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Sam.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Lopez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Brown ranges to his right. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder, Damon Ortiz.
Striding into the box, Damon Ortiz. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
At the plate, Tommy Starr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Stepping in, Nick Lopez. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Lopez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Matsusaka ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Phil Carter. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Adkins looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. If the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it. It's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Skied into very shallow right. Adkins is there. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Brandon
coming to the plate
Swanson.
now, Brandon Swanson. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So striding forward now, John Adkins. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Subcheck is there, 1 away.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in now, Teddy Morales. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Carl Glenn.
Now at the plate, Carl Glenn. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Alexi Ortega.
Alexi Ortega.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Anthony Brown. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Adkins giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Delman Watson, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. 2-0.
No strike.
2-0, here it is. A high fastball is in there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, right field.
Ready for another chance. Scott Subcheck. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. He got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at bat.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Robbie Lopez, as he grounds one briskly to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
In now, Nick Lopez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But they strike for 3. Now at the plate, Rod Francis, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle, Lopez ranging up the middle, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Matsusaka. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for the Tigers.
Striding in once again, Felipe Vina. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Stepping in now, Damon Ortiz. Swing and a liner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Subcheck on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Carter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Carter.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game, and you just can't survive that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready on 1 and 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the windup and the pitch. Taylor McCutcheon is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Ortiz is after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delman Watson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
He's set, and the pitch. Xavier Uribe stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Henry Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Tommy Starr comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at-bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lopez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Stepping in, John Adkins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Bounce to first. Carter is there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the box, Teddy Morales. And that's dead center for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Lopez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to digging in once again, Robbie Lopez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nick Lopez.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second, and this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Phil Carter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a liner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Francis sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
For Chicago, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Taylor McCutcheon, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ortiz has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox, and they hold a 7-0. Stepping into the box, Carl Glenn. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he got him. Ready now, Alexi Ortega. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alexi Ortega
takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Standing in now, Sam Matsusaka, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready for another shot now. Felipe Pena, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Damon Ortiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Subcheck is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Swanson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Swanson.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman Anthony.
Stepping in and
Brown.
ready for another shot, Anthony Brown. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Atkins is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Delman Watson.
Ready for another chance. Delman Watson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Glenn in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on top 7-2. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Starr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Subcheck on the move, and it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it wasn't by much.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. John Atkins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Carl.
Stepping into the box, Carl Glenn. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Subcheck is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Top of the order. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Xavier Uribe. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Popped high in the air. Morales is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next
hey,
for the White
every
Sox.
pitcher loves to
Right
get quick
fielder.
outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Glenn is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Shortstop, Robbie Lopez.
Stepping in, Robbie Lopez. First delivery to him on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Adkins will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alexi Ortega. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ortega.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Center fielder number 34, Rod Francis.
Striding in once again, Rod Francis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. McCutcheon going back way out of here into the upper row of bushes. Wow. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into the box now, Sam Matsusaka. 1 out, nobody on. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Felipe Vina.
Ready once again, Felipe Vina. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night. And are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
In now, Damon Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McCutcheon over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home. Chad Santana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Nick Lopez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for the White Sox, left fielder Nick Lopez.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. A look at our line score there through the first 7 innings. Sox out on top in this one on the road here at Comerica Park as they look to put this one in the win column. Phil Carter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor McCutcheon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, man, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Brandon Swanson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running toward second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. At the plate, Tommy Starr. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Tommy Starr.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lopez going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
The right fielder, number 4, John Atkins.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Into the box, John Atkins. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him. Stepping in now, Teddy Morales, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch swung. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
curveball grounded towards second. To his left, Uribe, and a rather easy first out. Into the box, Carl Glenn. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. No, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to battle.
In the air to right center. Calling for it. Subcheck. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jose Ortiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Jose Ortiz.
Lays off 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Not in time as he steals second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on 2-2. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away they decide to put the stop sign on. Rodrigo Hernandez will come on now and pinch run here. So digging in now, Sam Matsuzak in the dirt and block behind the plate. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't.
Left field and deep. Lopez racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Felipe Vina stands in as he looks at a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Lopez is there to put it away and find. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Ricky Vargas is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Anthony Brown is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ortega is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, number 28.
Into the box now, Delman Watson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Coming to the plate now, Xavier Uribe. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first to take care of them, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A one-run finish, an 8-6